Hi friends. Wow, it's really weird right now. I hope you're taking really good care of yourself as usual. My name is Paula. I'm happy to be teaching you a little session today. With all that's going on in the world, I wanted to do a class that involved a lot of Kriya yoga. So I've heard Kriyas like plural, like there are several Kriyas, and then Kriya as a description, as an adjective, but all of this stuff is thousands of years old, and lots of white people have gotten their hands on it and changed it and made lots of money. So I don't know precisely what I'm talking about, but I knew that Kriya, my teacher said, Kriya means surrender. And so what we're going to be doing today is a lot of really intense breath work, but don't get scared by that. It just means that we're going to be exhaling very powerfully with moves. And it's really powerful and transformative, and it might be precisely what you need. I hope I hope it's precisely what you need, because we are all holding on to a lot right now, and I don't even think we know all that we're holding on to. Sometimes I feel a lot of despair, and I don't know if it's mine or if it's the entire world's, and maybe you feel that way too. And so surrender is always an answer. Acceptance, surrender, letting go of what doesn't belong to us, and letting go of the unnecessary. I say that a lot. So we're going to be doing that physically, and things are going to get a little weird. There's some weird stuff, but fun weird. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. So fun weird. So I hope you're into that. Okay, let's start seated as we do. A pillow or something soft is always nice to sit on. You may also notice you're a little higher than you are. Usually, I'm hoping you can see more of me, and I'm also hoping that you can still hear me. Great. So find yourself in a nice seated position with your spine drawn way up into your body, and then extend your spine up into the center of the universe. And at the exact same time, you're going to drop your anchor, drop your grounding cord, picture a waterfall. It doesn't matter. Whatever is best for you to visualize, releasing down into the center of the earth. And so Mama Earth can take anything. And today we're going to give her maybe all of our anxiety, all of our fear, all of our hopelessness. I know I can get into a place of hopelessness and helplessness right now with no end in sight for all of the pain and devastation. And so we're going to release all of that down on your exhales. We're really going to focus on the exhales today. Our exhales are our little transformative, magical vehicles to peace and freedom today. So start using those exhales. When you exhale, release down your grounding cord. It's like a garbage disposal. Whatever it is you don't need. Exhale, release, release, release. If you like, sometimes it's really nice. One of my teachers calls this clearing out the back channels. So I imagine cosmic energy from Mother God or whomever you like. Cosmic energy coming down onto my crown chakra, and then rolling down the back of my head and all the way down my back, and then down into the grounding cord, into the center of the earth. So it's just clearing out your back channels. You have no idea what you're holding on to back there. Probably weird stuff that doesn't belong to you. And so when you inhale, you can imagine the cosmic energy. Maybe it comes and it just hangs out right on the top of your head. Maybe there's a little pool, like a really lovely little pool at the top of your head. And then when you exhale, like a waterfall, it cascades down your back and down into the center of the earth. That's quite lovely, right? Inhale, right into the pool at the crown of your head, awakening your crown chakra. Exhale and let it cascade down your back, down into the center of the earth. Let's do two more just like that. Inhale, pull the cosmic energy right at the crown of your head, like you have a beautiful punch bowl on the crown of your head. Exhale, pour it down your back, effortlessly pouring down your back and taking with it anything that's not yours, that's not necessary, that's not now, and that's not love. And one more time, inhale. And exhale, let it pour down your back and down into the very center of the earth. Good. Open your eyes. We're going to start with just one Kriya. This one's really easy, but I just want you to get the feeling for it because we're going to be doing this a lot. So you're going to inhale, bring your arms up, and then exhale, powerful exhale through your nose. Just bring your arms down. That's it. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale. Good. You're going to make that sound a lot, which is fun. I said through your nose and then I did through my mouth. I'm so sorry. I lied. Inhale. You can do it through your nose if you want. Exhale. So you can close your mouth or you can open it, whatever feels better. Inhale, and then powerful exhale. Great. That's it. Let's do a twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to your left. Look over the left shoulder. Crown your head up. Tailbone down. So that's what we're going to be doing a lot with a lot of our moves. Not all of our moves, but with a lot of our poses are going to involve the Kriya breath and some powerful exhales and then a movement, usually a quick movement with that exhale. Inhale, arms up. Let's twist the other way. Twist to the right. Shoulders down your back. Crown nice and high, reaching the crown up to the sky. Good. Inhale, arms up. Good. Release. Let's come onto the hands and knees. You can move your pillow over. So you're on your hands and knees. This is a real easy Kriya. You're going to inhale, pull your knee to your nose. Exhale. Just shoot the leg back and shoot your nose straight ahead. So inhale, knee to your nose. Exhale. 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. It's like cleaning out all sorts of junk. Then stretch your right arm up to the sky, and we're going to thread the needle for a nice twist. So reach through, drop onto your right shoulder, your right ear, and then I put my left hand above the crown of my head on the floor, and then you can push the right arm into the floor, and maybe turn your head to look up to the sky, maybe not. This might be enough. Make sure you're not just letting your belly hang. You want to lift your belly up a little bit. And then put the left hand on the floor right in front of your face and push up. And then we'll do the other side, starting with the left knee. Inhale, knee to your nose. Exhale, shoot it back like you're kicking down a Confederate statue. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Drop your knee, left arm to the sky. Inhale up. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm reaches through. Left ear on the floor. Right hand on the floor above your head. You can also stretch your right arm up to the sky if you like. I like it down so that I can feel more control. Push the back of your left hand into the floor and maybe twist up a little more. Breathe. Good. Push your right hand into the floor. Come on up and then crawl to the top of your mat. Swing your legs around. We're going to roll up and down the mat. Give yourself a little massage here. And then we'll do a very traditional Kriya. You're going to lay on your back with your feet up to the sky. Shoot lasers out through your heels up into the center of the universe. Okay? You're going to inhale as you lower your right leg to the floor. Exhale, kick it up. Just lift. So inhale as you slowly lower. Exhale. Inhale as you lower. Exhale. Inhale as you slowly lower. Exhale. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale up. Push your palms of your hands down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Hug those knees in. Similarly, you're going to stretch yourself out long. You're going to inhale, stretch yourself out super long on the floor. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Squeeze it in. Inhale, stretch it out long. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, stretch it out long. So it's an ujjayi exhale, if you're into such things. Inhale, stretch it out long. Exhale, left knee and squeeze. One more time, both sides. Inhale. Exhale, right knee in. And inhale. Exhale, left knee in. Good. You may notice that you're warming up really quickly when you engage with the breath. Breath is prana. Breath and energy are the exact same thing in yoga. So more energy means more heat. Isn't that nice? If you want to, you can roll up and over your feet like this. It's kind of fun. Cross your ankles, roll over. You also do not have to do that at all. And go right into downward facing dog. Okay, let's get into that down dog at first. Shake your head, pull the hips up, relax your face. Spread your fingers so wide on the mat. Relax your jaw. And then inhale, come forward to plank. And with that strong exhale, exhale back to down dog. Inhale, glide easy forward to plank. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale. This time, right leg to the sky. Inhale, draw the knee as you come into plank through your elbows. Exhale, kick it up. Inhale, draw the knee forward. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, draw the knee forward. Exhale up. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, kick. Good. Before we do the other side, come down onto your knees. Let's just stretch out the shoulders a little bit. Interlace your fingers behind you. Lift your heart up. Try not to let your butt stick out. Try to take your tailbone down to the floor. You rock from side to side. And then we'll do our swimmers. So back to your hands together. Inhale up. Exhale, swim them back behind you. Woo! Inhale, back to your hands up. I got lots of Rice Krispies in my shoulders, y'all. Oh, good. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. We got to do that other side. Press the palms down, down dog. Left leg up behind you. Inhale, come forward, knee through your elbows. Exhale, kick. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, kick it out. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And just for fun, open up your pinky toes to the outside edges of the mat. Walk your hands to your feet. Once you're back here, let the weight rock back into your heels. Knees are slightly bent. Let your whole body hang down. Stay there. So just like when we were seated and you let the waterfall cascade down from the crown of your head down to your tail, you're going to let it go the opposite direction. So when you're on your exhales, from your tailbone down this way, crown of your head into the center of the earth. Do a few exhales like that. Make sure your knees are bent as much as you need. And even if your knees aren't bent, make sure your knees aren't locked. And then we'll roll up super slowly. Weight in the heels. Keep your chin tucked in all the way to the top. Good. Walk to the top of the mat, friends. So we'll do a somewhat traditional sun salute. We're just going to add some Kriyas into the sun salute, okay? Do whatever you need to do, right? Everything is optional. Everything is optional. Stand tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down. So you're going to step that right foot back and put the right knee all the way on the floor. Okay, so here's our first Kriya. I'm going to move the first one for our sun salutes. Sorry. Left foot's going to go over to the left just a little bit so that there's there's a diagonal from my left heel to my right knee, so I have a little bit more balance. I'm going to inhale, bring my arms up, and then exhale, watch. I'm going to pull the energy forward as I sink my hips down. Don't sink so far that you rip your hip open. Okay? Thanks. Inhale up. Exhale. Yes. Inhale up. Push the floor over with the left heel. Exhale, sink. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Oh, that's good. Hands to the floor. Step it back down, dog. Inhale your flow. So inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or however you like to lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Big breath, inhale. Exhale, release it all out. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to prayer. So we're going to do some weird stuff between each sun salute. Some weird little kriyas that are going to seem like interpretive dance a little bit. But I think they're fun and they're really good for you. So I'm going to scoot back so you can see. I'm going to scoot somewhere where you can see. All right, well, you don't get to see my face, just my body. So your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow to left knee out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, right. I know it feels weird. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and then inhale. Exhale, fold. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. You sort of scoot back so the weight's more in the left knee. And exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Two more. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Beautiful. Hands down. Step it back down, dog. Full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower however you like. Inhale, pull your heart through in whatever way you like. Down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, all the way up. Hands by your sides. This time we're just going to do some side stretches with the Kriya breath. So inhale up. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale, right. One more time, each side. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Isn't that great? Inhale up. Exhale. Good. Inhale up. Fold. Exhale. Good. Right foot back. This time the right knee stays lifted. Come up into a lunge. Great. So you're just going to have your arms up. We're going to inhale, straighten the left leg. You don't have to straighten it all the way. And then exhale, you're going to sink into your lunge with goddess arms. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. Hands to the mat, down dog. Full breath in your down dog. Inhale. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower however you like. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Full breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Walk your feet to your hands. We're going to do that first weird Kriya, so fold first. Inhale up. Good. Relax. And begin. So arms up. Exhale, left elbow to left knee out to the side. Inhale up. You can hi-ya if you want. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Same thing on the other side, so left foot back. Inhale, come up to standing lunge. Great. Here we go. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Doesn't have to be all the way. Exhale, goddess arms. With that strong exhale. Inhale, up. Super goddessy. Exhale. Get the hell away from me. Inhale, up. In a loving way. Exhale. Fierce. Inhale, up. Exhale, fierce. Good. Palms down. Step it back, down dog. Inhale. Exhale all the air out. Do a flow or skip a flow. Come forward if you like. Child's pose, always an option, right? Pull through. Down dog. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Walk your feet to your hands. Fold all the way down. Inhale, come up. Good, hands by your sides. We're gonna do the side stretches on the breath. So inhale up, exhale, lean left. Inhale up, keep your knees soft. Exhale, lean right. Inhale up, exhale, lean left. Inhale up, exhale, lean right. Good, inhale up. Forward fold. We have 2 more sun salutes. So this time, step that right foot back like we've done. You're going to put the heel down and come up to warrior 2. Good. So inhale here. Exhale, fierce warrior 2. I'm going to have you keep your right arm, can you see it? Yeah, behind your head. Somehow that feels fiercer. And I don't know why, but it does. So inhale, bring the left arm up. Exhale, sink into that warrior 2. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel down into down dog. Full breath. Take a flow or not. Your choice. Always, always, always. Walk your feet to your hands. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, come up. This time, I'm going to scoot back so you can see me. Exhale, we're just going to fold. Do that again. Bend your knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. I like the hands in prayer. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale. Fold. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Fold. Good. Step the left foot back. Do all that on the other side. Left heel down. Come up to warrior 2. Great. Good. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fierce warrior. So it's just like warrior 2. You just keep this back hand, the left arm, behind your head. And it feels more fierce for some reason. Inhale up. Exhale. We have all of our strength comes from love. Inhale up. Love is the bravest thing. Exhale. One more time. Hey, it's so easy. Exhale. So cowardly. We are strong because we love. Cartwheel down. Downward facing dog. Full breath. Exhale on the air out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower if you're into that. Pull through. Down dog. Drop your knees, take a child's pose. So let's do a little check-in here in your child's pose. Go ahead and put your forehead on the floor. If it doesn't make it to the floor, you can get your pillow that your butt was on, or you can make a little pillow with your hands. We're just going to do a little check-in here. These are the questions I would love to ask you to ask yourself while you're there. How do I feel? Where in my body do I feel the most energy? What is happening now? One of my favorite teachers always said that. The only question in yoga is what is happening now? If it's not now and it's not love, It's not real. Let your breath slow down, just like in Shavasana. Let your breath slow down. That was a nice, sweaty Kriya. We're going to do a little bit more. I'm sweating. It's July in DC, so I'm always sweating. But a few more breaths in your child's pose, letting yourself check in, letting yourself be present. If a thought comes through, and of course it will, that has nothing to do with right now, that's okay. Please don't chastise yourself for it. Just let it float away. Do not banish the thought. The more we fight, the stronger the thing we fight becomes. Great. All right, let's do a fun little flow now that we're all nice and warm. Come back into your down dog, please. Great. Walk your feet to your hands. Fold all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up. And hands by your sides. Beautiful. Come on up. Exhale, fold down. So step that right foot back. Come up to standing lunge. Great. You're going to drop this left hand and imagine that you're carrying like a gallon of milk in it. And we're just going to do a nice deep side stretch in this lunge. So belly is drawn in. Keep your balance. The left arm is so heavy. And breathe right into this right side. Hopefully it feels really, really nice. Oh. Hold 3, 2, 1. Then put this right hand on the floor right inside the left foot and stretch your left arm up to the sky. Stack the shoulders, and from wrist to wrist is a straight line. Then bring this left hand down inside the left foot. Move the left foot all the way over to the left edge of the mat. Drop your right knee down. You can move around a little bit. We're going to get into these hips. These hips is where we store a lot of stuff. Maybe coming down onto the right elbow and forearm. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. Maybe the left elbow and forearm also. Completely optional. Then press yourself up. Turn the right toes, lift the right knee up. And then you're going to swing the left foot back into side plank. Stretch the left arm to the sky. Yes. Your right knee can be on the floor at any minute. Hold 3, 2, 1. Put the left hand down in plank. Stretch your hips up in down dog. Take your right leg all the way up to the sky. And we're going to get into the opposite hip in pigeon. So right knee comes outside of the right wrist. You can, what I like to do is wiggle those back toes back. And then maybe come onto the elbows and forearms. Breathe, breathe, and breathe. You rock around a little bit. Don't stay stagnant. I think because pigeon pose is so dramatic that people just get in it and then they just like hold on for dear life, which I completely understand. But see if you just wiggle around. You don't need to stay stagnant, right? Yoga is not a performance. You are not a statue. And so wiggle around in there. Keep the breath moving, of course. Good. Press yourself up. Then you're going to go back to down dog and put all of your weight in your right foot, which should feel really nice. You can even take your big toe and your second toe up your left foot. It's kind of weird, but you wrap them around your Achilles tendon and then push your right heel down into the floor. Do you see what I'm saying? You make a little like peace sign with your big toe and second toe, and you push your right heel into the floor. I hope that makes sense. And then walk your feet up to your hands and fold down. Before we do the other side, we're going to do my favorite Kriya. So you're going to turn yourself to the side, okay? Your toes point out to the sides just a little bit. Okay, so you're not like plie, but these sort of point to the corners of the mat there. You're going to stretch your arms up, and you're going to exhale. Bend those knees, stick your butt way out, and fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, up. Isn't that delicious? Exhale. 2 more because it's so good. Inhale, up. Exhale, surrender. 1 more time. Inhale, up. Exhale. Great. Walk your hand back. Come back to the top of the mat. Inhale, up. Let's go straight back down for the other side. Exhale, fold down. So left foot steps back. Come up to standing lunge. You're going to hold a heavy weight or a gallon of milk in that right hand. Bring the left arm up and over. So it's over the crown of your head. You're breathing through the left side of your ribs. Lift your heart, belly in, tailbone points straight down. Hold 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the mat, right inside your right foot. Right arm to the sky, twist. Wrist to wrist, straight line. Hold 3, 2, 1. Drop the left knee down. Bring the right hand inside the right foot. Wiggle the right foot over to the right edge of the mat. Sink the hips low. Maybe the left elbow and forearm come down. Wiggle around a little bit. Is your jaw soft? Your jaw and your hips, they're like super codependent. And if one is in distress, the other will be like, I'll help you. Your problems are my problems. So release your jaw. Maybe right elbow and forearm. Maybe not. Remember, your 2 sides are very different. Good. And then side plank. So you're going to pick up the back knee, come over onto the edge of the left foot, swing the right foot back, right arm to the sky. Your left knee can be on the floor. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, stretch back, downward facing dog, and then lift that left leg up behind you, and then bring the left knee outside of the left wrist for pigeon on the other side. So you can wiggle this left foot forward. You can wiggle your right toes back. That's what I like to do. And I'm trying to keep my hips parallel to the front edge of the mat. My left knee is hanging off the left edge of the mat. So really, my legs are wicked crazy long, so that's part of it. But you want that left knee way over to the left, okay? And then wiggle around. This is Kriya yoga, so we're not being super precise at all. We're just breathing and feeling and doing our best to stay present. Maybe coming down. Good. Press your palms down, step it back to down dog. And then other side, so all the weight goes into the left foot. Your big toe and your second toe of your right foot, they sort of create a V, and then hook that V onto the Achilles tendon and the left heel and push that heel towards the floor. So you get a really nice stretch for your hamstring and calf, and all the weight's in the left foot. Good. Walk your feet to your hands. Fold. Inhale up. We should do just like one more set of my favorite Kriya. Let's do that. The world is on fire. I think we need another set of this Kriya, right? So when you exhale, you're giving it to the earth. Just give it to her. She's fine. She's fine. We, not fine. Mother Earth, totally fine. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, up. Exhale. Stay down here. Turn your toes in a little bit, heels out a little bit. Stay in this wide forward fold. Shake your head. You can bend one knee and then the other. Keep the whole sole of your foot down on each side. Let's do a nice, delicious twist. So spreading your spine nice and long. Even if it's not, imagine your spine is parallel with the floor. You can also use a block here if you don't have freaky long arms like me. So you're going to put your left hand on that block or the floor. You're going to stretch your right arm to the sky. And you're going to imagine that your shoulders and wrists can be straight up and down, but your hips are still parallel to the floor. It's really hard. And so you can push into the right foot and maybe pull that right hip towards the floor a little bit. And if it feels really hard, you're doing it right. Breathe. Such a delicious twist. Great. Other side. Right hand on the floor or the block. Left arm to the sky. So much from wrist to wrist is a straight line, but I'm trying to get my left hip to point down. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, good. Keep that block. If you don't have a block, you can, use something else that's shaped like a block, like a book or, I don't know, whatever's around that you won't break. You're going to sit back on your feet, heels. If this doesn't work for your body, by all means, just sit on the floor. That's totally fine. Just like we did in our child's pose, doing a little check-in. We did a lot of Kriya-ing. See how you feel. Where's the energy? Where do I notice the energy in my body? Where's my brain? How busy is my brain versus before I turned on this YouTube video? Whatever the answer is the correct answer because it's the truth. Good. All right, friends, we're going to come back onto, I'm going to turn facing this way so maybe you can see me a little better. Come back onto your back. Stretch your heels just straight up to the sky like we did before. Imagine you're holding the ceiling up with your feet, so just press the heels straight up. And then what's really nice, and you can use a pillow, you can use a block, it doesn't matter, you're going to put that right underneath your tailbone, and then do it again. The nice part is you don't have to engage your abdominals as much, but it's also, it's a little bit more relaxing because your hips are lifted, so your hips are just slightly above your heart and brain, which means that it is an inversion, even if it's not a exceedingly strenuous one. You're getting all the benefits of that inversion. And then if you have a block, that's great. We're going to do either supported, or if you don't have a block, an unsupported bridge. I think we did a bridge last time. The supported one is so nice. So turn the block either this way or this way, but very few people should do it this way. You have to have a really long torso to do it this way. Maybe that describes you. That's great. And so you're just going to, the block is in the same place right at your tailbone. Your tailbone points right between your knees. If you don't have a block, just do a regular good old bridge pose. Heart open. So after we do all those Kriyas and we surrender and we release and we give things to the earth that perhaps we were holding on to, specifically things we're trying to control that we are just powerless over. And ooh, Lord, are we powerless over so much right now. I mean, we always are, but it's just really in our face right now, and that's really anxiety producing and hard for our silly little human brains. So once we give it all over, then we open our heart to remind ourselves that an open heart is kind of all we need, and it's safe. We are safe. It's safe to have an open heart. Great. Take that block out. We're just going to do some gentle twists. So hug your knees in. Actually, first, you're going to take your tush and swing it over to the left edge of the mat, and it's going to feel weird. hug your knees in, and then drop your knees over to the right edge of the mat. And that should feel really nice. And you could put a pillow or something either underneath both knees or between your knees. Can feel nice. Your knees can be very bent, or you can straighten your legs. If you want to get fancy, you can take your right hand out and grab your left toes. Totally optional, of course. We want that left shoulder blade to be touching the floor if possible. Maybe, perhaps that's just an aspiration, and that's totally fine too. Every exhale, release, release, release. And then we'll do the other side. So bend the knees if they're not bent. You're going to press your feet into the floor. Take your tush, swing it all the way to the right edge of your mat. Draw your knees in and then drop them over to the left. And you can straighten the length. If you don't have a plant in the way, right arm out to the side. You can take your left hand and grab your right toes if you want. Doesn't matter. Yoga is not a performance. Yoga is medicine. Fun medicine. Breathe. Release, release, release. Great. Bend the knees. Bring your knees up. Bring your hips in line with your ribs. Stretch the legs out. If there's anything else you feel like you need before we take our Shavasana, by all means, don't let me get in your way. When you come into your Shavasana, you're going to take those shoulder blades and tuck them down and in, so they're not just in towards your spine, they're down towards your tail. And then what you might notice is it feels like your spine is crunched or your lower back is crunched, so I have to, like I said, press my feet down, lift my tush up, lengthen the tailbone. So just like that bridge pose, right? Take that tailbone, lengthen it down, and then I can drop my lower back and tush back down. And then stretch the legs out. I like my feet wide apart, and I like to flop my toes wide open, like my pinky toes are about to touch the floor. Palms face up. This is a surrender. This is a Kriya. Eyes are closed, and then notice all the muscles in your face. Relax your forehead, your jaw, your tongue, and your mouth. Let your teeth part a little bit. Let your mouth be a little slack-jawed. That's good for your brain. When your mouth is a little bit open or your tongue is super relaxed, it shuts off the part of your brain that's trying to think of what to say next, which is great. Melt, melt, melt into the floor. So every exhale, you are like a popsicle that a child dropped on the sidewalk. Just melting and melting, giving in completely. Just when you think you couldn't possibly relax anymore, on your next exhale, relax more deeply, give in more to the support of the floor, which in turn is the earth. Give it all of you. And then wiggle toes and fingers. In whatever way feels best, make your way back to the seated position where we started. Close your eyes. So my little reading for you today is again from my dear friend Emmanuel. And they ask Emmanuel, how do I remain centered in the midst of all of the stuff of daily life? Which I thought would be good for you, especially all of my dear ones who are taking care of children and having jobs and trying to not go crazy right now. And so Emmanuel says, you only become stressed when you believe that external stuff is more important than internal stuff. Do not look ahead and do not look behind. Be in the moment. If you are in childcare, be in childcare. If you are cooking, you are cooking. If you are writing emails, you are writing emails. That is the secret. That is all. If you will allow experience to be full, moment by moment, you will be amazed at how pleasant and how much of a meditation your busy life can be. Easier said than done, but thank you, Emmanuel. All right, friends, take a few more slow, cleansing breaths. And then bring your hands together. And I say namaste. I am you. We are God unfolding. Thank you for practicing with me. Thank you for being here. It gives me such joy to bring this to you and for you to practice with me. I wish you all the peace and love. May you walk your path in joyfulness. Please, please, please take good care of yourself. We need you. Bye. See you next time.